Hey guys, hope you guys had a great Wednesday. I had to think what fucking day it is. Oh my fucking god. I have been having a hell of a day. Hey Maylin and Moni G, thank you so much for being here. I did for having a nice soak there. I'm assuming you did not get it, but that's okay. I tried like hell to get in the shower a couple times today and make myself look presentable, to go on camera, to open the generous gift that Maylin sent to me, and I just couldn't do it. I kept falling asleep. And then I finally was like, okay, I gotta get in the shower. It's 9:00. Let's go. And what happens? I get a fucking phone call after Moni G, not you. I talked to Moni G and I said, I have to get off the phone by 9 so I can get in the shower. I hang up with her. I go get my towels out of the dryer, and sure enough, someone else calls that I did not want to talk to, but knew I should answer it. So I was like, fuck, maybe it'll just be something. And so here we are. So I know I can't open it as much as I want to. Oh my God, I'm like a kid on Christmas. I want to open my present, but I know I can't. I promised her I would do it on camera. So I sent her a message that said, I can either at least turn my camera onto the present tonight, or we can wait till tomorrow. It is what it is. My body and my environment don't exactly work the way I always want it to. So what can I do? It's like, no, it's up to you, Maylin. That's why I sent you the message. I'm like, you sent it to me. You were gracious enough to buy me a gift and send it to me. And I'm like, I can't just open it. And then I'm like, it's not really going to be. She wanted me to go on camera. I promised her I would. I'm not going to do that. So we will just wait till tomorrow, because knowing my stupid ass luck, trying to figure out the camera, I would do something like I did weeks ago when I was very new to the streaming thing and turn my camera on by accident for a few seconds, and you guys got a good shot of, my butt. My camera was aimed at my butt as I was standing up to get my something. I don't even remember. I was like, oh, hope you enjoyed that show, because I turned my camera on for a couple seconds, and that's what you guys got to see. So I'm like, my luck, I would try to turn the camera on, just the box to open it, and something stupid would happen, and you guys could see me in all my non-bunimus, glory. Okay. So we're just gonna wait. And I seriously have been tortured. I was talking to Moni about it. I'm like, you have no idea how bad I seriously want to just rip off that tape and then tape it back up. But I'm like, I can't do that because I told her I would do it on camera. So I can wait one more day. It's really no big deal. Plus, I think you guys will enjoy it. I always I truly enjoy watching Baker open his gifts and seeing what people send him. It's so cool. So I will wait. We will do it tomorrow. We can do that, whenever, whether it's when I first go on or whatever. I'm just going to let you know that I'm obviously not going to stay on camera all day tomorrow. It'll be for the present opening and the present opening alone. And that's it. Aw. Hey, Cousin G. Oh, thank you, Maylin. I appreciate it. But no, like, my hair is up in a bun, and like I have no makeup on, and I'm like, by the time I got off the phone, it was like 9:40. And then I saw the craziest shit go down on someone's YouTube live. Okay. I was getting ready and pulling up some stuff for my little presentation tonight. And I don't know why that I even clicked on it. Something had me click on it. And I literally witnessed somebody snort Adderall on Jess's live. You guys know I don't watch Jess for no reason. Then I've never gotten into her content. And I barely can watch the content that I my creators that I followed for the longest time, let alone add anything new to the mix. So I don't know what made me click on it. But as soon as I did, all I see is some guy snorting something up his nose. And I was like, what the fuck did he just do? Did he seriously just do what I saw? So I'm like rubbing my eyes. Like, did I just seriously see that? So here's me rewinding it a couple minutes to see what the fuck they're talking about. And he's going on talking about Adderall. Okay. Not a problem. And then he literally, while he's on this guy, I don't even know who he is. While he's on live stream with Jess, he just goes, oh no, I because she asked him what's on the plate. He pulls up the plate with a credit card and it's like, oh no, I just use this to scrape, and he's got whatever stick or whatever he's using. And just goes, oh no, and then I just do this. And he literally snorts it up his nose. Oh yeah. That's what everybody in her chat was saying, besides everybody else saying, oh my God, you're going to get demonetized. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Three people were freaking out. And then one of her mods, I don't know the lore with Pat Ford, but if you do, that's who it was, apparently stepped away from the chat for a few minutes, comes back, sees what happened, and thought he had sorted other stuff. Some Coca-Cola, let's say. And started saying stuff in the chat. And then the chat's going even more crazy. And then when he realizes that it was Adderall, he's like, oh no, my bad. You're cool. Like, snorting Adderall was totally fine, but snorting, I'm sorry, just my opinion. If you're snorting a medication, it's not for the even if it is prescribed to you. Just my opinion. But if you have to snort it, you got a problem. Hi, hippie chick. Yeah, it is illegal. Fuck. This is what I'm saying. It's not illegal. Yes, thank you. And people in her chat are trying to get her to realize, like, you can't just do that. And I don't know if she's not paying attention to her chat or just doesn't think that that's true, or I don't know. Because like I said, I don't watch her. So I don't know if she normally like interacts with the chat all the time or what. So I have no idea. So then like I said, I got distracted with that. Like, I could not believe what I had just saw. It's bad enough, especially after how many of us made fun of James Jackson on that Karen Reed fundraiser for what blatantly looked like gum rubs and reaching for things that he appeared to be hallucinating in the air. And then this is what she's platform. I have no idea. Like, I'm not going to judge her. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not. Besides what, I'm not going to. It's not about her. It's about the guy I saw on her channel. Holy fuck. I just don't. Hopefully they play it off as Splenda. Although I don't believe that's the proper way to consume that. Right? I'm sorry. You don't snort anything up your nose, please. Do you understand? Like, I could go into this. I should have made, I wish I had known this was going to happen, because I could go on for the next couple of hours about the dangers of snorting things up your nose and how it only takes once to cause the damage that can literally give you a hemorrhage to the point of fatality. Okay? You guys know I was in the mental health field for years. I worked with addicts. I've seen a lot. I've learned a lot over the years. It's and I can't say, I mean, I'm not here to judge that guy either. I'm not trying to judge anyone. Just the action that I saw is what I'm talking about. So I just got totally distracted. Like, I honestly could not believe my eyes about what I just saw go live on YouTube. Hey, Darth Vader. You had just turned it on too. Oh, you guys did see it? Hippie Chick, you guys saw it? Like, seriously. Like, did you what? You got Genie addicted to the expert. I love the expert. He's so cool. He took some getting used to for me, but once you appreciate him for what he, who he is and what his channel is about, it's truly enjoyable. I really do. I like it. She can edit it out all she wants. It's already been clipped and will be going around soon. I'm sure it's already on X. Dude, nothing travels faster on X than the shit in Turtle Boy's circle or, community, environment, whatever. Anything related to Turtle Boy goes on X faster than anything else. I would not be surprised if it wasn't already clipped and on Twitter. Is that his name? Chat roulette? Chat roulette? I'm trying to. Is that how you say it? Chat roulette or chat roulette? How the fuck? I don't have no idea how to say that. We listen, we don't judge. Yeah, thank you. Like, when you see shit like that, and you have worked with addicts in the past, and I've talked a couple times about a cousin of mine who has severe opioid and Adderall addiction, and I mean severe. You want to talk about a month script being gone in 6 days. And then he goes nuts because he stays awake for like 4 days straight. Then takes a bunch of opiates to calm himself down and sleep. And then goes through withdrawal and psychosis for 3 weeks until he gets a new script. It's insane. So when I see something like that happen, not only happen, but happen live to thousands of people, and then it's probably going to get spread to 1,000 more. Like, I just don't think it's appropriate to do that. Oh, wait for the Wiggles. Yeah, if you watch the expert, the Wiggles gets. I'll be honest, the wiggle gets annoying after a while. It's funny the first time, and then I think it plays a little too long for my taste. Cleanse your palate with koalas in the rain. Oh, no, that got me copyright struck, Moni G. Can you believe that? I got to cut it out of my video. Yeah, exactly. Once you understand the expert and you truly get like him, he's excellent and very entertaining. That's the name of the program she was on. What is it? Chat roulette or chat roulette? I don't know how to pronounce it. It looks like chat roulette. Random people pop up and you never know who's going to come up. That guy came up and she started talking to him. Oh, that's how this guy got on her show? It was just random? Yes. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Funny. Yes, it did. I got copyright. Like they didn't copyright strike me to the point of taking my channel down, but if I was, unless I cut it out. So I have to cut it out. It sucks. It's so ridiculous that you can't play, what was it, 42 seconds worth of something. It's crazy. Now you want a giant pixie stick? Yes, he was a random dude. Oh my God. How nuts. I'm telling you. Like, I don't know. All I can think of is what made me click on that. I have no idea. I think it must have been like her thumbnail, probably, because I'm like, oh, who's this guy? Have no idea who he was. And something just made me click on it. And as soon as it started playing, that is what I saw. Oh, this is a different person. Oh, wait, hold on. Maylin says, no, she invited him. She talked about it this morning about him being on the show tonight to educate her about drugs. Oh, wow. Okay. Gotcha. I don't know. That's just weird. Now, don't get me wrong. I asked Mary B to be on the show the other night with me to talk about some THC and CBD and all that good stuff. So I guess technically it's not weird, but if Mary B came on and started doing something that was like that, I think I'd have a little bit of an issue, but she wouldn't do that. So I don't know. I have this weird, sorry guys, hold on. I have heartburn and I cannot find my fucking tongs. Damn it, no, I'm gonna have to fucking order some. I'm gonna be so mad if I can't find them. Damn it. I guess I'm gonna have to order some. Anyway, sorry. I just so yeah, I got fully sidetracked with all of that. Oh, Jake came on and talked, then he left and she got on chat roulette. Oh, okay, so she went on his channel and then is playing it back on hers. Okay, I'm assuming. Oh, Dad Vader, yeah, Shelly mentioned this in the Discord. Are you okay, sweetie? Took a spill last night on some pretty strong meds, so I'll have to lurk for tonight. Woke up mad at Cassie, and I don't remember why. Oh, you're so silly. Well, I hope you're doing good, and you just relax. It's okay if you're just lurking. I appreciate it, sweetie. I just hope you feel better. Oh, he must have popped off after I left. Jake was on. So if it wasn't Jake, no, it wasn't. It was that chat roulette, whatever that hippie chick said. I don't know who he is. I don't know who any of those people are. I don't know who Jake is either. So sorry. Like as you guys know, I don't watch her show, so I'm out of the loop on that. So, but I'm just was shocked that that's what I saw. So I just got totally distracted. Now, with that being said, addressing that tonight's psych night was going to be and is I still going to be on parasocial relationships. I have some stuff planned to go over with it, including where this idea came from. I'm in a different community, and I got permission at one point to share an AI created video of this one. It's another woman creator, and she had a mod who is how do I explain this? She's not a stalker per se, but she is a some sort of relationship with this woman creator in her own head only. Okay, so she has been going. She was blocked as a mod and chatting and stuff after she sent her some disturbing AI created videos of them hugging and kissing, not like making out kissing, but like, pet kissing, I guess, each other. First and foremost, the woman creator is a woman who is married. She's heterosexual, has children, and she has no idea what sparked this kind of reaction from this former mod of her. This is the thing, Moni G. Sorry. Hey, James. I had permission to go over this from her, but the things have turned a little bit. I found out the other day that not only has this, I'm just going to use the term stalker, but you guys get the gist by what I explained, right? The stalker has now put her credibility, the creator's credibility, on the line by claiming that she's falsely stating that she's got a doctorate and all of the above. Her education is basically she's defaming her. Ironically enough, after all the crap that we talk about that's going on with Aiden right now and the lawsuits against him, that this woman went so far, this stalker went so far as to call this creator's work and complain. And her work obviously knows her status, her education, and all of the above, and didn't do much about it besides obviously, verify and talk with her about what's going on. Then she gets a letter. She's now being investigated because she was reported by this stalker by the state. So she's going through a lot. And so now, because she had to get a lawyer and all this stuff, all of the above, to get through what she's dealing with, the lawyer has advised that because she had posted this video, this AI generated video of the two of them that the stalker made. I'm assuming they advised her to take it down because she took it down and advised her to no longer talk about it. So that includes, I'm assuming, me, and I'm going to obviously honor that. She didn't come out right out and say, please don't talk about it. And, but being that I know the story and I do know what's going on, I am not going to name names. I'm not going to show the video. I'm not going to do the things that I actually had planned. So I did make a little presentation, though, on generalities of parasocial relationships, in case you don't know what they are. Bear with me a moment. As I got distracted with Jess's live, like I said, I don't have it pulled up. Bear with me. So here we go. Oops. All right. I don't know how to get this to show one at a time, but let me see. Trying to see what the best way to do this is. Why isn't it? Hold on. One moment, please. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Joy, what's up, sweetie? I don't know if I said, see, I'm already losing it. I know I saw you in there, but I don't know if I said hi to you. So I definitely want to make sure I say hi, sweetie. Thanks for being here, you guys. I guess this is the best I'm gonna get it. I can't seem to get it make it any bigger for some reason. Nope, that's all I can do. All right, so I guess I will read. I know it's not like you need you know, I guess to see it unless you want to take notes. um, but I just need to hold on, make it bigger for myself. So we're just going to go over some basics of what parasocial relationships are and what are some of the warning signs. And like I said, things are I don't have exactly what I wanted for tonight's stream. So we may get into some, well, it's not may. We will be getting into something else as well. But we're going to start with what I plan on talking about and then go from there because there is something else um, that I did want to go over if we have enough time. So, but like I said, while I have this pulling up in a bigger screen for myself so I can actually read it, when I can go over the actual information and I invited her to come on with me to talk about it, which she said she will as soon as she can. So it's definitely interesting because if you've ever heard of what's his name, um oh my god, the guy that shot Reagan, right? Reagan or who? Now I'm losing it. See, I it's funny because I saw Will the Glare go over him or talk about him a few months back, showing that he got out of jail or the mental institution, wherever he was, and has a YouTube channel now where he plays the guitar. Pretty crazy. But parasocial relationships are basically one-sided relationships between someone, a regular, average person who somehow feels that they are in a relationship with someone they haven't met, that is normally in um a celebrity, or a status figure, so to speak. So hold on, sorry guys, there we go. Oh my god, my computer is not behaving, so I'm sorry. Hi Calypso, thanks for coming, you guys. So like I was saying, um psych night tonight, and then we might get a little petty because I have some other issues on my mind. Um, and being that I can't get into this topic like I had wanted to and had planned ahead of time, I'm a little disappointed. But obviously, her well being and all the stuff that she's now going through, because of the situation, is obviously way more important. And I just hope that this situation calms down for her. It's just a terrible thing. Um, so, with that being said, hi 420. Calypso's gonna listen and clean. Well, thank you. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. So here we are. We are going to go through this. So sorry, I'm not going to be able to see the chat for a little bit. I'm going to I have it pulled up on my phone so I can address it, but I can't pull them up on screen while I'm reading because I have to make my one screen bigger. Because as if you guys heard my, um, you know, bitching about my computer the other night, my desktop, which has the way bigger screen, is not conducive for using StreamYard and YouTube and stuff together. I can't get it to work. So I really need to save for a new computer. And when I use my little laptop, the screen is so tiny, especially for my worsening eyes as I get older. Aw, it's been a trying week. I'm sorry, Calypso. Yeah, when we have these kind of days and weeks, I'll tell you, I understand just needing a distraction. I'm telling you. So, yes, lots of hugs sent to you from all of us. Maylin, at least she got a relaxing bath in. And she's working on her stream for Friday. All right. All right. So here we go. So what? Why can't I make this bigger? I'm sorry. Oh, here we go. Wait, why? Oh, here we go. Okay. So what are parasocial relationships? They are one sided emotional bonds we form with media figures, celebrities, or influencers. They develop through repeated exposure to content online, on TV, or social media. And this is one of the biggest things right here. It's for the person who is developing the one-sided relationship. So the biggest thing is that in their mind and the way they feel, the connections feel very real and meaningful. Even these two, in the example that I was going to use, these two people knew each other online, had spoken and met in person. So they did know each other. However, the extent of the feelings were one sided. It can also include like celebrity stalkers, where the person, the celebrity, the person that's being, you know, harassed or however, whatever word you want to use, may not even know they exist, so to speak. I think we've all heard of like, who was it just recently? Like Taylor, I hate to bring, oh wow, I can't believe I'm going to use this example. Sorry guys, but Taylor Swift has a stalker. Probably more than one. If you get my drift. Um just randomly showing up on her property. These people have built it in their head that like there's levels. There's some people that are like, oh, if they could only meet me, they'd know they would love me. If they could only meet me, they'd want to be with me. And then you have the others that are so delusional that they think they're in a relationship with this person that they've never even met. So, says one of the key statistics I found, it says over 70% of social media users report feeling emotionally connected to online personalities. And we can use an example. Turtle Boy. When he constantly has to say, you don't know me, to certain people, most of the antis. You don't, when you watch someone on TV or in movies or listen to them on a radio or on obviously TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, you can feel like you really know them. But there's a difference between getting to know an online personality and getting to know someone in real life. Now, I do distinguish the fact that you can get to know someone online, but if it's mutual, like via email or even Discord, you can get to know people and become friends online like that. That is not what we're discussing here. So, oops, hold on. I got to make sure this is scrolling. Do you guys not see this? Why is this not working properly? All right, now I'm getting frustrated. Yes, Calypso. Big difference between crushing on a celeb. Some people just go crazy with it. Exactly. And I do not know why this stupid thing won't like go back down to size. What is the deal here? Here, I made even a YouTube presentation and everything, and I can't even get the damn thing to work. I'm a boomer, okay? Jeannie Lynn, what's up, sweetie? Joy. Just, your dogs do that to you all the time. I'm like, I'm going to the freaking bathroom, you freaks. But that doesn't stop them because they love you. Aw. Can I hit control and scroll mouse wheel down? Hold on. Does that help? I just can't get it to, oh, you think it's control or shift? One should work to size it. Well, the problem is that I can size it up here with this little zoom button. Oh, here. Oh, there we go. That's what I needed. I just saw the button for fit to width. Sorry about that, guys. I worked it out. Thankfully, I was like, I can, this little button here. And then I saw what I needed to see. Thank you guys for helping me out. Hey, Moesk, thank you guys for helping me out so much. I swear to God, if I had been able to present what I was already working on, like I said, it's obviously more important that she get this taken care of without, without any hiccups, including me actually showing this person and going over it online. So, but if I had been able to present, I had to kind of do this last minute. So sorry. They are stalkers. If I try to watch them, they are like, back up, bitch. I'm calling PETA. Yes. I of course know you're joking, Moas. Thank you so much. But yes, I'm always sorry. I say, you guys, those that have been following me for a while know I say sorry for almost everything. And that is still from my days of, being psychologically, yeah, you know what. So I hate confrontation. And so my defense mechanism was to just say sorry so we could move on. And I do it even now. It's just who I am. Can someone please share this with 5150? That's not, that doesn't surprise me. Mo says everyone is having problems with StreamYard and YouTube lately. So I don't feel so bad. I do know that other people have had quite a few issues. I don't know what YouTube is doing or what StreamYard is doing, or what they're both doing. I don't fucking know. But it's getting ridiculous. The amount of problems that that streamers are having, not to mention people, just viewers are having, like with not getting notifications and getting unsubscribed from your people. And I mean, it's then when who was it? I don't know if it was Darth Vader, Spire, one of my people from a different country. Oh no, I think it was Dodo. She was typing in the chat and it was coming up on StreamYard in a foreign fucking language. And I'm like, am I having a stroke? What the fuck is this? I'm like, I can't read that. So with that being said, now that I finally have it somewhat on the screen where I still can't get it to, because normally my whatever screen that I share, I can normally spread it so you don't see my background, the white and purple, but I can't. This is it. It won't go any bigger for whatever reason. I have no idea. So, that being said, it says, common examples. Parasocial relationships can form across many types of media, Here are the most common sources: celebrities, actors, musicians, athletes, reality TV stars. And you have streamers, YouTube, Twitch, gamers. If you don't know what Twitch is, it's for gamers. It's kind of like YouTube for gamers. And then you got influencers, social media personalities like TikTok, and the Twit podcast hosts. And then an example: a teenager spends hours daily watching their favorite streamer, feeling like a close friend despite never meeting them in person. Now, that is like the smallest or the lowest on this kind of parasocial relationship spectrum, so to speak. Now, when we talk about warning signs, because as we all know, the worst of it is someone who, not only stalks, but then does something really nasty. What was that actress's name back from the 90s? She was in, was Rebecca, I think was her name. If someone knows who I'm talking about, had one of these. This guy was in love with her, thought never having met her, shows up at her front door and pews her. That is the most severe kind of stuff that happens. And it does happen more than you think. Oh my God, I just read your comment clip. So says, crazy story, Army brat. When we lived in Korea, I had a pen pal from the US. 4 years later, I ended up in middle school with her. That's crazy. Wait, whoa, hold on. I'm going back because, like I said, I'm not on my screen. Give me a second. I got to go back to your comments because they're too hard to read on my phone. Where is this? It has been wonky, yes. You'll handle the confrontation. Thank you, Clip. So I just can't. I am so bad with confrontation. I hate it. I hate, I just can't. I can't handle it even now. And even now that I'm out pretty much of that kind of environment around people, at least on a regular basis, that treat me like that anymore. I find it easier to apologize and be done with it, even though I never in one way, shape, or form thought or still thought it was my fault. All About Eve, it's kind of like this, but a little more over the top. I think I've seen that. Um, was that the show, TV show? Wait, I wonder if I'm getting it mixed up with something else. She is so scary, not being mean, but someone really needs to step in and get her help. I feel so sorry for her daughter. I'm assuming you're talking about, this is what the comment I wanted to address. Mo says she's currently recharging underground like Godzilla. Everybody should prepare their safe houses and bunkers. And I know you're not really joking. And I'm assuming we are talking about 5150 here. Yes, Rebecca Schaefer. Thank you, Joy. She was unalived by a man who thought he was in a relationship with her. It is very crazy. It's crazy how this stuff happens and spirals so far out of control, because a lot of times, especially back, if you're a Gen Xer like me, back in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, you could write to your favorite celebrities And if you were lucky, you'd get like a signed picture back. Um, I can't tell you, and it's kind of embarrassing, but I wrote to what's his face? My childhood crush was Fred Savage watching Wonder Years. I wrote to him a couple times. I got back one picture signed. I have it on my wall with all my other ripped out posters from my Teen Beat magazine. Um, but it's insane how the minute that you the minute if you're the object of one of um these people that are in this singular relationship, it doesn't turn like dangerous until it is. And it can take something as one statement to make them realize that, oh, she or he doesn't love me like I love them. And then it turns into the stalkery stuff and all of the above. Oh my God, Cliff. So I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, TBIs are terrible. Traumatic brain injury, in case someone doesn't know what a TBI is. We had phone books where your number and address were available to the world and we had no issues. It is society that has changed. Exactly, Joy. But that is like a different that's a totally different stream because it is crazy when kids are these days, have everything that they want at their fingertips in their phone and have no idea what it was like to have to go search encyclopedias for what you thought were facts, but what were, you just thought everything in an encyclopedia and that was facts, and that you had white pages and yellow pages delivered to you every quarter or whatever, whenever they decided to change or update everyone's phone number, unless you requested. And it was like some they made it some big deal, long drawn out thing to get yourself taken out of the white pages was insane. But that's exactly it. Yes. But for real, remember when a photo or an autograph was good enough? Exactly. Like when you actually if you ever wrote a letter back in the day to your crush, your favorite celebrity, whatever, when you were a kid, and you got back one of those signed photos and you got so excited, it was like, yay. And now it's like people are just crazy. I love the Wonder Years too. That was my favorite show besides Who's the Boss? Who's the Boss and Wonder Years were my two favorite shows growing up. And Fred Savage was you know, my kitty crush, dude. And him and Winnie. I rooted for him and Winnie for so long, man. The song is Still Your Alarm today. That's so cool. Fred Savage was so cute, but I'm 58, so he was a little kid to me. Yeah, I guess he would have been a little young for you. Yes, I want to hear a fucked up story, Joy. Tell me. So, Calypso says, I think 5150's situation spiraled out of control before she could rope it in. That and her emotional instability, it just went from 10 to 100. Yeah, at the snap of a finger, for sure. I have my own theories about 5150. If you want to go back and watch my stream where I did personality disorders, it's a good information on where she kind of fits in a lot of them. And if you were actually, I made a quiz for that night. More people watched it on replay than were there in the chat, obviously. And I had made a quiz for that night for everyone, and it didn't. And because I didn't have that many people, I didn't do it. So maybe we will address it again if people are interested. Especially talking about like borderline personality, histrionic personality, antisocial. Yes, public service announcement, says Moni G. Pew-pewing people is bad and will never get them to like you better if you do that. Never. Yes. I sold yellow pages for years. Phone book came out one a year. You had to pay for an unlisted number. See, this is what I'm saying. They didn't make it easy to unlist your number. That's for sure. Melissa says, my sister spilled shit all over the encyclopedia that had the R's, and it was terrible. See? This is what I'm saying. I'm telling you, like, I talked about this. I don't remember when, but I talked about it in one of my streams about how kids just don't realize how really easy they have it. They don't know what it's like to have to scroll through microfiche, okay? Or only have encyclopedias as a reference, right? They just have no idea how easy it is now to just pick up your phone and Google anything you want. You can Google anything you want. And the luxury of having GPS at your fingertips and not having to go to AAA and get a triptych and pray you don't get lost or print out MapQuest. And again, pray that it's correct because that's it. That's all you got. Kazi G says, oh man, I have endless fucked up stories. Oh, so do I. But I only share them as they're relevant to what I'm talking about. But I'm sure you'll hear some more. Yeah, I agree right there, Moni G. She is a natural predator. Writing to him in jail. I think it was calculated. I really do. I think it tells a lot that she not that she wrote him while in jail. That's not the thing. People write to people in jail. People, especially having him as a social media um, influencer before going to jail. It's not that she wrote him. It's the letter that she wrote him, and then starting that kind of relationship, knowing what he was going through, knowing how vulnerable he was. She knew he was basically, sorry for using this phrase, but right for the picking. Do you get what I'm saying? Hi, Nefarious. Yes, I do have theories about Naniel. And you know what? Maybe we'll do that one next time. Or after I run through my little spiel here on parasocial relationships, we can go into a little petty. Like I said, I feel the need to go petty today. I've had several things going on that I'd love to just spew shit about, truly. But yes, Naniel, first and foremost, Naniel is an attention seeker. 100%. Everything she does is for attention. Okay, so Joy says, talk about stalkers. I lived in rural upstate New York, had a guy that wanted to be my boyfriend. I was asleep with my young son, woke up, and there was a guy in my bed. Oh my God. Joy, that's fucked up. Yeah, Calypso, Calypso says she's crazy, but I don't know that it was calculated. But when I think about the videos, think about the recordings, etc., and maybe it was. I don't know. It's hard to say looking in from the outside. It's very true. It is hard to say, but I have my opinions, um, and like I always say when I go into psychology, this is my own opinion. It's all my own opinion. I do have my degree, my bachelor's in psychology, my master's is I don't want to play a Shannon Burgess on you, but my master's was almost finished. I even started my dissertation slash or whatever you want to call it. If we're masters, I forget the word that they used when I was getting my master's. When I was in my fourth semester, they switched the program where I was focusing on research. They switched it to an LLP. I never wanted my living ed license. I never wanted to practice. I always wanted to go into research. So, and I was going, by this time, I was going through a separation, then divorce, and I never finished it. So, that being said, I have spent 20 years in the mental health field in several capacities. One of my first jobs, in case you haven't heard me tell that, out of college was working as an intake person. I don't even know what my title was. I think it was a care advocate, technically was my title, but I did intakes for parolees, probationers, and prisoners into dual diagnosis programs. That was my first job dealing with addicts and, mental illness. I learned a lot from that job. But it was stressful, I'll tell you. But I've had several jobs in the mental health field, and I've also told people that I am no longer in the mental health field right now. In 2021, I was working for community mental health, which is for low income. And I was one of the only people that still went to the office because it was still during heavy COVID time. And we had too many people that we had to turn away. And when I would go to the office and have 20 people lined up for our days that we had walk-in appointments to see a therapist and seek help, and I had to turn them all away and said, sorry, we don't have appointments for 3 months, 3 to 4 months. My mental health was going to go, it was already deteriorating. I already have an anxiety disorder. And I was just getting into a depression with what I was dealing with at work, the sadness that I was seeing, and knowing how hard it is. And this, I talked about, I think, probably with Kelsey Fitzsimmons, because I said this a lot talking about Kelsey Fitzsimmons, is that it is the hardest thing to do to not only admit that you need some help, but to then seek it out. So for the people that were coming to the office and doing one of the hardest things to do in seeking out the help that they need or felt they needed, and then having to turn them away for months, it was just getting to me too much. So I left the mental health field. It's been wonders for my mental health. But just so you guys know, because speaking of, like I said, this whole topic came up because of another streamer, another community that I'm in, who she is a doctorate. She teaches at a college. She's got her doctorate in marriage and family counseling, I believe it is. And now this stalker of hers is trying to throw her credibility and everything in the dirt. And it's awful to see, all because she was rejected. And it reminds me a lot of 5150 as we, talk about that. Yeah, exactly, Mo. Sorry, I'm so behind. The parents would say, don't touch the Encyclopedia Britannicas. They're expensive. Exactly. Yeah, MapQuest. Jinx it. Oh my God. Let me catch up a little here. Sorry, guys. Oh, thanks, Jeannie Lynn. Yeah, I loved research. And the problem is that the jobs that I really wanted to go for, I didn't realize would have needed a doctorate until it was too late. And I couldn't afford it. After I got my divorce, that's another one of the reasons I didn't finish my master's was I just simply couldn't afford it. That's why your social media is private. I don't blame you. It's crazy how many people I have talked to, that I've met in this community and online that I've talked to that have had stalkers or crazy people in their lives. And even just talking about 5150, it's crazy. It's crazy that these people exist. And that's why I love doing this kind of stuff, because not only is psychology my passion, I just like to give information to people so you can know. Like I said, and on my thing on the screen right now is the warning signs, recognizing warning signs of parasocial relationships, so that you hopefully maybe can nip it in the bud before it gets to a really bad place. Sometimes you just can't, and you have no control over it. Jeannie Lynn, have a great night, sweetie. Sweet dreams. And I know what that's like. That's why I didn't stream during the day today, because I didn't sleep last night. So, yeah. Creeper's gonna creep. Yes. Okay, so what are the signs? So here we go. You want to know what the signs are? You got it. So, emotional investment exceeds real life interaction. Neglecting personal relationships. So, right there, we can compare. And I'm only doing this because most of us here know 5150, or at least know about what's happening or what has happened in the past. You know what I mean? We can compare these warning signs to what was happening. Neglecting personal relationships. And as we've all heard, because I even said, why doesn't anyone that cares about her say you need some help? And apparently they did. And she shunned them all. So that's what she did. She neglected her personal relationship. She's like, she got rid of them. Anyone who was like, dude, get a reality check. Apparently, she didn't want to hear it. Another warning sign is mood changes based on content. Another one I think we can compare. And last, feelings of anxiety or distress. And that comes with, like I said, it can be something as simple as making a statement that differs from the belief of your quote unquote stalker. And like I said, I'm using that term not necessarily as someone who's on one end of the parasocial relationship going to be a stalker, but I'm using that term just because it's easier to say, just so you guys know that that's what I'm referencing. And so when you're quote unquote stalker, just they can hear one thing and it can go from a loving feeling they have for this person to downright hatred very, very quickly. So you got emotional indicators, which are obsessive thoughts, constant checking of content, inability to focus on daily tasks, where they're All they do is focus on that one person and or anything that has to do with that one person. And then distress, feeling neglected or anxious when that influencer posts less frequently or they have less access. And then what happens is they go back to anything that they can grab onto or, from the past, whether it's past movies, past shows, past, YouTube videos. They will consume this content over and over and over. And every time they hear something that whatever triggered in their brain to make them feel like this celebrity feels the same way they do. Every time they hear it, because they will listen to that. Whatever made them feel that way, they will listen to it over and over, and it will only solidify their feelings. And then when new content comes out, and then it's just like I said, it can be something random that sets them off or snaps them back into reality. You never know what it can be. Relationships impacts, isolation, prioritizing parasocial bonds over real world relationships, and ignoring boundaries, rationalizing problematic behavior. So it's very important. No matter if you're on social media or not, or a celebrity or not, doesn't even matter. I always recommend in any sort of relationship, you have to set boundaries because there are certain people and personality types who will always trample on them. So the sooner that you set them, the sooner you can acknowledge those people that will walk right over them. Hold on. Joy says, what scares me about 5150 is why did my screen go black again? Hold on. There we go. Okay. So, what scares me about 5150 is the fact that she is spiraling. She can't stop. Looking at comments makes it her life, and I am afraid of the outcome. This is what I'm saying. And I agree with you there, Joy. Most dangerous person. Oh, I saw. Okay, agrees with Moni. I see your comment, Moni G. Sorry, I just scroll back. But yeah, the most dangerous people are those that have nothing left to lose. And I've said this many times when I've talked about 5150, being that now that she's lost her job, she's lost her entire life except for, and I don't talk about people's children, and I'm not going to do that, but just bringing up the fact that she does have a child and that's all she has left. However, in my opinion, has somehow in a way neglected her for a really long time, considering how much time she has spent doing what she's done the past 8 months. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Calypso says, I have a minor in psychology. Major was criminal justice, but never used the degree. I live in a small town and people stay to retire, if that makes sense. One day I just went a completely different route professionally. Hey, yeah, it makes sense. I totally get that. And as long as you're happy doing what you're doing, it's all that matters. Yeah, but you wouldn't know they're neglecting their personal relationships. That's a tricky one. That is true. That is true. But it is a way for you, if maybe you're not the what's the target of a parasocial relationship, but you see someone else targeting someone, this can give you that kind of insight to maybe recognize it in someone else. Now, I'm not saying go try to intervene with a little bit of knowledge, but it is something you can recognize and maybe distance yourself from, or if you want, or felt whatever. It's all I try to do is share some information and some knowledge. Oh, thanks. I love hearing your guys' opinions too. I just love talking psychology. I could talk psychology forever. And yes, Joy, exactly. I went over narcissistic personality. Like I said, my personality stream, I was so excited to do strictly because of this. And I think there were just too many other bigger creators that night live, so I didn't have that many people. But if you're interested in this in the personalities, go. I recommend going back to the stream I did, was I think it was the beginning of last week. Um, on personality disorders. There's good information in there. And if you guys want me to do another one, like strictly on one or two, I will definitely do that. And I agree with you, Mo. 5150 is a stalker. Yeah. I think she scares everybody, Joy. It may be blurry, Moni G. It may be because, like I said, I can't make the screen any bigger for some reason on StreamYard today, and it's really pissing me off. But that's why I'm just reading to you. Yeah, it's the stupid StreamYard. It's not letting me expand the screen to the entire screen for some reason tonight. I don't know why. Yes, Joy. I sent you a message that says yes. So we need to do that. Joy and I are going, I'm going to have her on, and we're just going to go petty for a couple hours and make everyone laugh. We're going to have a good time. Oh, I love you guys. I'm so glad you guys are here. Yeah, it's not your eyes, sweetie. It's the stupid StreamYard. So I do have some comparisons here. Some harmful things: emotional dependency and anxiety when content stops. Now, the healthy way is to enjoy content occasionally without emotional dependency. Harmful: social isolation and neglecting real relationships. Healthy: balanced with real life relationships and activities. So when someone tells you to go touch some grass, I know that's the favorite saying nowadays, it means go outside, go interact with live people, go do something that doesn't involve technology. Third harmful: distorted perceptions of reality. Obviously, in parasocial relationships, you're seeing something that is not there. You're seeing emotions that do not exist. You're feeling emotions that do not exist. Healthy: maintaining perspective on one-sided nature. So if you're consuming content, whether it be social media, movies, TV, podcasts, radio, doesn't matter, just make sure you do it knowing that the person on the other end of that, whatever medium that you're using, has no idea who you are. Even if you're in the chat, they still don't know you. They know your screen name, they know your comments, they don't know you. just as if you don't know them. You know their on screen or on air persona, but you do not know them. Yeah, COVID did ruin it. And yeah, all the girls here tonight. Where's Zach? Where's my troll? Is he sleeping already? We are a fun group. I love this. I love this community. I say it all the time. You had 10 people on a stream laughing our asses off. That's so funny. I end on doing my YouTube channel pretty much solo. I talk too much and I fully admit it. Even Crispy Treat and I know each other. We talk on the phone and we will talk over each other like no tomorrow, but we just know we're that about each other. So when we go on stream together, we try so hard to like let each other talk, but we both have the same issue where if we don't say what's on our mind, we forget. You should hear us on the phone. You think we're bad when we're streaming live? You should literally hear us on the phone. It's hysterical. I couldn't do 10 people. Like I can barely do 2. Okay? I just I can't do it. And the brain fog that I've been dealing with lately, it's terrible. I can be mid-sentence and forget what I'm about to fucking say. This is how we got into discussion yesterday about menopause. It was hysterical. The Zach, yes. Oh, speaking of, we'll take a quick break. Bear with me a moment. I got my first real troll, if you guys want to see. Moni G left them a nice little comment. It was hysterical. And I was telling people about it, how I got my first real troll. And it was like, you made it. I'm like, yes, I did. I made it. I have a troll. Someone watched my video the other day about cults that I did with Kazi G. And hold on, I got to pull up the comments for a second. Pause. There we go. It was hysterical because I got this comment, and this is what I see. It says, did you ever consider you have turtle boy derangement syndrome since you can't even spell BS properly? You have to call it brill shit. And as you guys know that are in my chats, we make puns about everybody's name. Because in my my thumbnail, I had put TBDS is real. So sick of the cult brill shit. Because Crispy Treat, I think it was. I was talking to her the other night and I told her about this comment. And I was like, I can't remember for the life of me who made up that pun. But I use it everywhere. And everywhere, everyone laughs at it because it's hysterical. And this idiot made that comment like, I don't know how to spell bullshit. Like, seriously? And so Moni G wrote on it, said, she in the cult, bro. Aw, hippie chick, doing nightly beauty routine. Oh, you guys are so cute. I like the late night streams. You guys all know me, know that I'm up at night anyways. So it's wonderful. Maylin says, I forget what I'm saying mid-word. Don't feel bad. Well, I would be happy to have any of you on. The only thing is like I said, I know even with me and Crispy Treat, we can talk over each other really easily. And I have an issue with that. I have to consciously say, don't talk, just wait till they're done talking. And the more people on my stream, the worse I think I would be. But I would love to have anyone on. Anyone who wants to come on is more than welcome. As long as you know what you're getting into coming on my show. Yeah, hippie chick, I saw that. She sent me a because those of you who don't know or that do have a Boston Shady hat um that was graciously sent by J7. Um she we're talking about getting I'm trying to get a collage put together of everyone everyone in their hat. So if there's anyone out there that has a Boston Shady hat, email me a picture of you in it. Because I will be displaying my Boston Shady hat when I go on camera as well. We have to wear the dumbest wigs and stupid sunglasses. Hey, I'm up for that kind of shit. I love doing that. I am all for laughing. You guys know this. I tell you guys all the time. One thing I tell you every day, pretty much, if I remember, is you have to stop and make yourself laugh at least once a day. Spend 5 minutes every day to seek out something that will make you laugh or smile. We all know that the world we live in is not an easy place to live in, inside and outside of our homes. So I always recommend doing something, even if it's just for a couple minutes every day, that makes you laugh. So I am up for anything that will make people laugh. Hi, Charlie Rachel. All trolls matter. Yes, they do. Oh, there's a meteor shower tonight. I didn't look at the troll's name. Hold on, let me see. I gotta click on it again so I can go back. I mean, I did look at it, but I don't remember. It was nothing, nobody I had seen before. So it was. I go by Stefio. I know, isn't it? Calypso says that's hilarious. Such a terrible troll comment. That's what I thought. Like it was like the dumbest comment ever. Well, we'll have to do it on the weekend, hippie chick. Enjoy any day at 10 o'clock is good with me. I made it. Yes. You were fucking with a troll tonight on a show that I produced. It was great. I love fucking with trolls. It's hilarious. And like I said, now that I have a troll of my own, I'm so excited. Woohoo! We did it, Tommy. That's what I said. Because that's what it was in Kazi G's live earlier talking about it. And I don't remember who I said it to, but whoever it was that commented, like, you made it. And I was like, yeah, we did. I made it. We did it, Tommy. Have a good night, Charlie Rachel. Yeah, she didn't get it. For sure. Oh, you sent a clip of yours? Okay, awesome. Thanks. I will get that picture. Um, and I'm gonna make a collage of everyone who sends me one, plus, all the Rat House Media ones when they have their hats on, and Kazi G. You have a few silly wigs. I don't have any wigs. I do have like clip-in purple extensions. But if someone wants to send me a wig, please do. Yes, Friday night. I think that's the maximum is 10 people. But sure. Bring it on, Joy. Let's do it. Yes, smile at everyone. You never know what someone's going through. Exactly. You know, you can you people underestimate what just saying hi to someone can do for them mentally. Saying hi, how are you? Or have a beautiful day. Or just like you said, just smiling at them. They could be having the worst day, and one little smile could change things for them. And that's the truth. Remember the song by Wings? Listen to what the man said. We can rename it to listen to what the troll said. Oh my God, that's so funny. We can make up songs. Yes. I still need to learn how to make songs. Toy, you guys all know Toy from, Danny's wife makes these amazing videos. I mean, geez, I always compliment when she puts out a new video. Not only are the songs, excellent, the graphics that she gets in them are just I'm in awe of the stuff that she makes. I want to learn how to do even half as well as she does. Yeah. You're so funny, Muichi. You got on Canva trying to be cute and make stuff and songs, and I realized I am not that smart. Oh, well, shut up. It's not easy. When I tell you people, if you streaming is not easy. Just streaming alone. Then you worrying about content and making thumbnails and videos and presentations and this and that. It is not easy. And not only is it not easy, it's not cheap. Oh my God. The expenses to have a StreamYard and Canva and ChatGPT, all these things, you can't just, if you really want to make, a regular stream live several times a week, you can't function on the free versions of these things. And even if you go with the bare minimum, you're talking a couple $100 a month just for the YouTube premium, the StreamYard, the Canva, just those three alone. You're talking $150. It's insane. Uh, Joy says, I tried making a thumbnail and ended up making a video. How the fuck that happened? I could not tell you. That's hysterical. That's something I would have done. If you all wear headphones or earbuds, it's harder to talk over each other. Well, I'll have to remember that. Then when I have people on, I'll have to wear my headphones. Speaking of what I just said, I guess, see, and I'm not good at the grifting. I hate asking for money. I really, really do. Oh, with that being said, I did get Mo, if she's still here, Mo asks, thank you so much for the donation. Um, I think it was PayPal. You sent it to my PayPal. Danny T sent one to my Gibson Go, or not Gibson Go, my Buy Me a Coffee. I thank you guys so much. And if you haven't seen, I almost have my digital journal done, which anyone who has supported monetarily in any way, shape, or form, no matter how much, is going to get a free month worth of downloads of the 7-day journals that I have going. I should have them completely finished. What's today? Wednesday. I should have them completely finished and ready to download by the end of the weekend if things go as planned. But with that being said, my grift right now, being that I am not monetized, I don't have super chats or anything yet, is if you can share this, I'm almost at 250 subs. I need 500 subs to be monetized. I have the viewing hours now. I just don't have the subs. But I do have PayPal QR code in the top left corner. I also have my PayPal and Buy Me a Coffee links in the ticker at the bottom of the screen. And the biggest thing that I can ask, and I don't know if Maylin's still here. If she is and can post my Gifts and Go, that's the biggest thing right now. I'm just trying to get it out and about somewhere so that people can share it if you can. I forgot, Maylin, my daily fuck you Boost Mobile. That's a whole nother story I've shared several times. Long story, very, very short. Boost Mobile stole a bunch of my money, then said I would get it back, and then decided, nope, you no longer qualify to get it back. And so it's just been a mess. So ever since then, ever since that bullshit, I have said, fuck you, Boost Mobile, every fucking day. So I was worried that I was going to possibly be evicted, being that they took so much money. I thankfully paid my rent for April and didn't have an issue. But, May's coming up quickly, unfortunately. It goes by so fast. If you can donate, it's totally more than appreciated. It means the world to me. Anything helps out immensely. And just you being here is really what drives me every day. I tell you guys too, just so you know, that I love you guys. I love this community. You people have gotten me out of going through the day on autopilot, truly. So all I can ask is you can help me get up to 500 subs and help me spread my Gifts and Go link, which is now pinned in the chat. I'll be forever in your debt. Thank you. And I love you all so much. So thank you, Maylin, for putting that in there. I truly appreciate it. Troy says, I crack up at the video with the kids go to grandma's house. They expect cookies. Instead, grandma is there with all the electronics. She's fucked up. Yeah, Toy is so gifted. I'm telling you. Like, if you the graphics, just every time I just get so immersed in watching the graphics that she makes with that. I don't know. I have no idea how to even start doing something like that. It's amazing what she does. Yeah, hippie chick, you just got to kind of play around with it. Once you get used to things, it gets pretty easy. But it's definitely intimidating at first, I'll be honest. But now I have no issues like with working things. It's just I'm having fun with the thumbnails and Canva and doing all the fun stuff. And my Wanda Chat GPT, she just gets me, and I enjoy using it now. Although I don't use it for a lot. I use it for some cartoons, as you guys, I'm sure have seen. If you have not, I've made some pretty good ones. Actually, Wanda's made some pretty good ones with very simple instructions. Like I said, she just gets me. Yeah, I love her playlist. It's wonderful. That Joyce says, I swear I thought it was easy until I started producing. It is not easy at all. So much to learn. Exactly. It is. It's very intimidating. Once you when you first do it and you start to go online and go live, you're like, "Oh, I did it. Sweet." But then when you really start getting into the channel and wanting to make thumbnails and make it more intriguing and interesting and stuff like that, it just gets you ugh, it's a lot. So I just try to have fun with it. Yeah, I can't do the fast chats. That's why you guys won't really see me chatting like Aiden's chat. It just flies too fast. Even Will's gets too fast now that I don't chat as much as I used to in Will's chat. Yeah, Justice Served does make it look easy. They just it's not easy. All the streamers that I watched always made it seem so easy. It's not. I can tell you that right now. It's not easy. Yeah. And that's the thing too, and that's why I need a new computer so bad. And when I bitch about my computer, you just don't understand what it's like to have this tiny ass screen and trying to deal with, like you said, 5, 6, 7 open tabs. It's insane. And when you're on this little ass screen and you have eyesight that's getting as bad as mine is getting, it sucks. So, with that being said, and I did talk about, ways to donate to the channel. Any donations right now are obviously going to help for everything, all of the above. It's going to help support the channel, getting me the things that I need, pay for my subscriptions. They're going to help with some obvious issues I have from Boost Mobile stealing my fucking money. And one day I will save enough, hopefully, for a new computer because it gets too hard. It does become very intimidating. Tawanda, that's too funny. I just saw that. Tawanda, that's my chat GPT. But yeah, it does become very intimidating. Going a hard time finding a good video. I just use a picture from Google. Yeah. It's you do what you do. The more you play with it, the more you learn. I mean, I've been doing this now for what have I been daily streaming now for 2 months, I think now. And I'm just now getting into making all different kinds of things for my thumbnail. So I have so much more to learn. Your first day was during the live Kelsey trial. I was crying. I was like, oh my God, I thought I was going to screw up the whole show. I had control of everything. Aw, you did great. I watched that one. Oh, sorry. I got the hiccups again. Damn it. Yeah. Joy, see, I'm not the only one who says so. You did great. That show was great. We can learn together, Joy. I promise you. We can help each other. While I'm in the tubes, we're going to take a moment and enjoy our laughs for the day. Oops, damn it. If you guys aren't with me during the day, you haven't seen this as many times as we have, but it doesn't matter. This never gets old. It's too fucking funny. So let's have a laugh.
What the fuck is this thing? What is this thing? So I'm going to have sex with this thing tonight. Okay. And because we're going to reenact the butt dial.
And
because
in case you didn't hear me or whoever it is, That is Raggedy Andy, by the way, not Raggedy Ann, which only makes it that much funnier.
We're going to give them the benefit of the doubt that maybe that they're telling the truth about this. I entered someone into my phone as Higgins, and we're going to see if we can call them while taking the pounder. And we'll try different positions too.
When he was first confronted, Brian Higgins first tried to claim that it had to have been a butt dial. That term butt dial is used by many of the Commonwealth's witnesses to explain the many calls between them and among them. And I've never seen a case where there have been so many butt dials, to be frank.
So,
But Mr. Higgins was already locked in. He already testified his phone was on the bedside table. His butt was in the bed, the phone was in the table.
Have a great night,
The two
Calypso.
could not have met, Your Honor. There was no possibility of a butt dial. Also first tried to claim that his phone call to Brian Higgins at
Thanks so
2:22 in the
much for
morning was a
being
butt
here.
dial.
okay.
He said that he was awake and watching TV, but he was called back to the grand jury to testify a second time.
Okay, hold on. Joy says, hold up for a second. I'm holding up. What's up? This is Lindsay versus 5150. Wait, what? I didn't see that one. Hippie chicks off to bed too. You guys have great night's sleep, okay? Sweet dreams. Thank you so much for being here. Love you guys. Joy, what? I'm still waiting. What? Moni G, you too. Sweet dreams, everyone. That's not this one. Silly. Here we go.
The second time, Brian Albert changed his testimony. That at 2:22 in the morning, he and his
Love
wife were in
you.
bed in an intimate situation. He claimed that he had his phone with him in the bed. So now he's claiming that it was during that intimate situation with his wife that he supposedly butt dialed Brian Higgins.
Okay.
He had no explanation, however, for how his phone picked up when Higgins called him back 17 seconds
what
later.
about that?
He had no explanation for the 22-second phone conversation that followed. And it's worth noting that Higgins testified he never heard any intimate noises on the other end of the line either.
Well, in fairness, Brian Albert doesn't seem like the kind of guy that can make a woman come, but that's different. That's a different story. Is there any
Every
truth to
time.
this? I don't know. So okay. So this is Nicole Albert. All right. And it's like, okay, so we've been drinking all day and, we've been married for 30 whatever years but you need to fuck me right now, Brian. Fuck me, Brian. Come on, let's go. I want to fuck right now. It's 2:30 in the morning. I don't care how drunk you are. Get your dick up and let's fucking go. Fuck me. Okay, sorry. Okay, so let me just check my phone over here. Okay, so then Nicole's gonna come, and I guess the phone here. Okay, so then he's gonna start off missionary. So he's fuck me, yeah. Okay, and then the phone is on Nicole's ass. Yeah, giving it to her. Good. Yeah, give it. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, fucking fugitive unit. Yeah, you like that? You saw me on Boston Confidential, didn't you? You like that, huh? And then okay, so let's see if I could call Higgins here. Let's see what happens. So let's go. Yeah, dude, I can't even get to the passcode part. Yeah, you like that? Oh, you're a naughty girl, aren't you? You're a naughty girl. Yeah, you like that, huh? Yeah, but you do. Bet you fucking do. I can't even get to the passcode part. I can't even do it. So now we'll do role reverse. So then she's gonna ride me this time. This can't be the first one. So now she's gonna jump on me, and all right, we're gonna go like this. So the phone's on the butt. Yeah. Yeah, you like that? I'm in the gang unit. Yeah. I got a bald head. I shaved my head. You like that? Oh, yeah, Brian. Oh, yeah, it's so hot. And I don't know. Okay.
I can't. It's so funny.
Didn't work. Didn't call Higgins. Okay. Now, could Siri do it? So we'll do it like this.
This is an investigative
All right.
journalism, people.
Oh, yeah, Brian. Siri, call Higgins. Didn't work. Actually, it did. That worked. So I entered someone as Higgins in my phone. That actually worked. Maybe Siri did it. I don't know. This is investigative journalism here, folks.
All right. Hold on. I have some people in that other community, which I was talking about in the beginning of the stream, that don't really know who Turtle Boy is. They know like his name maybe because of the Karen Reed, because it is a true crime community, but outside of the Turtle Boy community. And I have been talking about doing a Who is Turtle Boy stream and going over some of his stuff. So I need to get that planned, because going over anything is just hysterical. You want me to play the Frozen one now? I think it's hysterical, but I know you freak out because you called it, you said it was like Lindsay versus 5150. I know. All right, hold on. Because this one is hysterical. Grown men talking about Frozen. And the things he says, as you know, is just hysterical.
There's two chicks in this movie. There's Anna and there's Elsa. Elsa's the oldest sister and first in line to be queen. Anna is like the redheaded Prince Harry dude. So she'll be nothing except a princess her whole life. Elsa, the oldest sister, is cursed. When she gets mad, she starts touching shit and it turns to like ice. My kids and everybody I talk to, they all love Anna. Anna is the worst character in the history of all Disney movies. I fucking hate that bitch. People don't like Elsa. Elsa's one of the greatest Disney characters of all time.
Two grown men.
Yeah, we're two grown men talking about Frozen. I just can't stand how she's like the freaking hero in this movie. So this chick, she meets this dude, Hans, like a freaking moron. She falls in love with him after about 20 minutes. They're freaking engaged. Why? Oh, because they sing a song together. And then they said sandwiches at the same time. And then they said Jinx, and it was so cute, and they were in love. Oh, for fuck's sake, what is wrong with you, girl? And now they're gonna get married. They just fucking met. This guy's a freaking king douchebag. There's this other dude, Kristoff. Kristoff is like a blue-collar, hard-working dude running an ice business, not going so well because it's always freaking winter. Anna knows that Elsa's fucked up, but yet throughout her entire childhood, she wanted to be around her. Do you want to build a snowman? No, bitch, I'm cursed. Don't you get that? That's why I'm in my room. That's all Elsa wants to do is leave her the fuck alone. Let's play all the time. Elsa, she becomes queen because her parents die, and at the coronation ceremony, everything's going fine. She's able to keep her disability under control. She didn't have to freeze a bitch. Then Anna comes over. It's Elsa's big day, and she has to go and make it all about her. Go over there, and she's like, "Oh, we just got married. We're gonna get married. I'm in love." And Elsa's like, "That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life because I'm a fucking grown up and I'm Elsa. What the fuck is wrong with you?" "Oh, I love her. We just got married. We're so in love." Elsa's like, "Yo, bitch, calm the fuck down." And she gets mad, and then her superpowers come out, and she starts freezing shit. And then they all call her a circus freak. Because Elsa is selfless, she runs off to be alone by herself. Why? Because she loves everyone, and she doesn't want to hurt them, and she realizes she's a freaking archetype. So Anna recruits Kristoff, who is useful to her now. Like, okay, we'll go in the morning. And she goes, "No, we'll go now." It's like, it's fucking nighttime. And guess what happens? On the way, they almost get eaten by wolves, and they have to jump across a fucking cliff. His brand new sled she has no insurance for, and he just finished the payments on, fucking burns. It obliterates somehow. Don't ask me how. Does she offer to pay for it? No. No, on foot to the mountain. And they get there, and she sees Elsa, and Elsa's like, "I told you to get the fuck out of here." "No, but I love you. And then she fucking freezes her. And now she is a frozen heart, and the rest of the movie becomes about Anna. "Oh, am I going to fix my frozen heart? Maybe it shouldn't be fixed. Maybe you should die." At the end, Anna becomes the hero. That's bullshit. That's my rant.
So we're going to call Elsa.
Yeah, we're going to call Elsa.
It's hysterical. I love it. I gotta find some more, but we got one more, because then I actually, unfortunately, have to call it a night. I wish I didn't. I had such a fun time the other night streaming until like 3:30 in the morning. We had a blast.
Oh, fuck. Shit, I got a cramp. Oh, man, my leg. Hold on. Hold on. This happens some fucking times. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. I got to stretch more. All right, we're good. We got that out of there. What does for you even mean? This is what comes up when you search for you. You get a cat? Oh my God, for fuck's sake. We're going to lose. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. We're going to have to, we might lose this one. That doesn't happen. Hashtag for you. So he's using hashtags for like gay
I
people.
have to say, that was basically my reaction when I was stupid enough to Google bukkake. Okay? Yeah.
Dude's beaten off. This is so embarrassing. I went running today. It's like, hey, I gotta say, ow, fucking shit, that fucking hurts. Oh, shit. Dude, you guys can't. I'm like yelling into this thing.
It's hysterical.
Oh, time out. Hold on.
That would be such a good idea.
Hold on.
I
Time
love
out.
the bloopers.
This actually fucking hurts. Everything was fine 2 minutes ago. Did that fix it? Oh, there's like a million cords here now. My life. Oh, great. Awesome. The camera moved. Just what I need. Awesome. And I disappeared again. Fucking great. I was just talking to myself, wasn't I? All right, hold on.
I absolutely love when he goes off after realizing he's been talking to himself for like 10 minutes. It's hysterical.
This is all fucked up. This is all. Hold on. I got to fix this. Oh, hold on. No, that's not my cum face, Kelly. Stop it. All right. What the fuck's going on here? We're a little crazy today. A little bootleg. Hold on. It's feeling better. Oh, we're good. We're good. It's fixed. We're good. We're good. All right. Oh, fuck. Shit. I got a cramp.
It's just too fucking funny. Look at his face. Oh my God. Maylin calls me the pause queen for a reason. I get so lucky when I pause things for some reason. As we were doing the trial one, especially, it was like every time I paused to say something, I don't know. I got so lucky pausing on these ridiculous faces of everyone who was testifying. It was hysterical. And this is what I'm talking about. Look at how I paused his face. I can't. Just looking at his face right now makes me laugh so fucking hard. I can't. Kelly must have said that. And oh, yeah. It's not my cum face. I agree. I watch ever since somebody told me to look up the butt dials video, didn't realizing that it was the Raggedy Ann / Andy actually video. And then someone told me to look up the Raggedy Ann video. And I was like, okay. So then I realized it was the same video. And ever since I played that, I literally play it every day to make us laugh because it's so not funny. It's freaking hysterical. It truly is. And if you haven't seen that real quick, I had a lot of fun with in the beginning when I first started learning how to play around with my Chat GPT. That if by any chance you haven't seen this stuff yet, I'm going to share. This one, I clipped the other day, which was hysterical. Oh, not that one. Hold on. Damn it. One moment, please.
But I also have seen how much the speaker have seen how have seen how
Cry farting will always be hysterical. And even better is the one when Will goes over the first one. Because Will is another one that just listening to his laugh will make you laugh. It's so funny. And I can't say this enough. I'm going to say it one more time in case Cryfart ever gets around to seeing my video sometime. Buy some Beano or Gas X, please. Or, like a normal person, learn how to use your fucking mute button, dumbass. Oh my God, I love Fervent. I love it. Actually, we will, my stream has gone 2 hours, which was my plan. I have to start work in 25 minutes. So, with that being said, first and foremost, I love you guys. I didn't technically finish my presentation on parasocial relationships, but that happens a lot on my channel, as you guys know, because we just divert all the time, and that's okay. I like it that way. We talk about whatever you guys want to talk about, and have laughs that, you know, I will never turn down a laugh. So, with that being said, I truly, truly appreciate. Yes, I can't wait. Friday night is going to be so much fun. We got to chat. I like to freestyle it. I don't like to talk too much about what we're going to stream about because, you know, I just go off the cuff, and that's what makes it the best. But let's at least discuss our plan. So we do that. So with that being said, oh yeah, cry fart, second fart. It's never not funny. Do I ever sleep? No. I mean, literally. This is why when I tell you why I didn't stream today, because I didn't sleep last night, and this morning I normally sleep in the morning between like 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock. I get my 3 hours of sleep. It is what it is. And then I will nap here and there throughout the day, or when I fall asleep for 20 minutes while I'm live streaming during the day, the Karen Reed trial. Now you understand why I do that. So, but thankfully I work from home, and it is what it is. But with that being said, yes, I nefarious Cryfart needs to use a mute button. He needs to butt dial the mute button. We will always hijack. I love you guys. I truly do. You guys, you guys make me smile and laugh and feel good all the time. You have no idea. You guys have done this community, and all you guys just hanging out with me. Just, I will never be able to show you or tell you in the proper words how much it means to me. So yeah. So I love you guys. We're going to end with this here. Give me a moment. We're going to close out with this one last thing. Bear with me. Oops. Damn it. Stupid computer. Don't go anywhere just yet, because, oops, it was right there. Dummy. Anyways, before I go set this to play, I love you all. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. I wish I could get 6 hours. I don't know how to get 6 hours of sleep anymore. It is what it is. But I love you guys. I can't wait till Friday night with Joy. If you can make it, be here, be square. Have a great night, everyone. Here we go.
I've been biting my tongue for so long. Fuck you, Hank. Think you're better than me. Fuck you, Hank. You are not lolly. Fuck you, Hank. Think you're better than me. Fuck you, Hank. But why don't we see? I'm a basic kind of guy. I really don't need a flaunt. Smoking 6 packs a day and I'm happy as a hog. All I do is mumble. Do I really need any lungs? The trial one jury was just like me. They were hung. Trial 2 came around and you wanna bench me? Not one guilty vote was embarrassing to see. Need to remind you that my jury was 9-3. Take your little OUI and get about the scene. Fuck you, Hank, Hank. Think you're better than me? Fuck you, Hank. You are not lolly. Fuck you, Hank. Think you're better than me? Fuck you, Hank. Well, why don't we see? Oh, I know what will get us the win. Ask Rachel about his fucking ham sandwich again. That'll prove this beyond all reasonable doubt. Oh, who am I kidding? This shit is a rout. You took this case so damn personally, and I hold that opinion to a scientific certainty. You weasel face, fuck bet, Arca Major P. Even with all the help you got from Beverly. Standing ovation. What a robust cross. Psych. Your nerdy ass looks so fucking lost. Just think, $500,000 was all it cost to get our asses kicked in the fucking law. Fuck you, hey, hey. Think you're better than me? Fuck you, hey. You are not lolly. Fuck you, hey. Think you're better than me? Fuck you, hey. Well, why don't we see? Why don't we see?
Hey, how'd that case with the middle school teacher go? I hear you're taking more L's than the Commonwealth.
Hey! Waiting for your response, Maggie.